Okay, stop screaming. We are talking about relationships between angles and sides and triangles. So if you have a giant angle, across from it is going to be a giant side. If you have a baby angle, across from it is going to be a baby side. It's not that difficult. Alright, so if one side of a triangle is longer than another side, then the angle opposite the longer side has a greater measure. So this says that xy is greater than yz. Because this is 9 and this is 7, in case you can't see those baby numbers. So since 9 is greater than 7, the angle opposite of 9, which is z, is greater than the angle opposite of 7, which is x. Dun, da, da, da. That's today's lesson.
Wow. We're supposed to skip page.
This is on the back of 30. So 30 looks like this. We've already talked about this, but I will gladly share it again. This says 30. Then you flip it, and this is 31A. Learning target is also on the board up there. Alright, the opposite is also true. If you have a giant angle, across from it is a giant side. So since 110 is greater than 45, that means that LK is greater than JL. Dun, 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 dun. We did. Alright, so what we're going to practice doing is we're going to list the angles of triangle ABC in order from smallest to largest. So the smallest angle is going to be across from what type of side?
A large.
Yes.
Okay, you see how J is like going that way?
Say it to me again.
You see how it's going down?
This is the measure of angle J? Or right here?
Right there.
Okay?
Where does it go to?
It's pointing at this side. So what it's saying is that this is a bigger angle. That means that this side is going to be big. Since this is a smaller angle, this side is going to be smaller. Yes?
An example to the triangle makes
Okay, change it to TVX. Man, oh man, how did I figure that out? Alright, so change this to TVX. Super sorry, thank you Grant for noticing. Change this to triangle ABC.
I already said TVX.
Okay, so what's the smallest side? What's the smallest side? TV. So the smallest angle would be across from that. And what's the smallest angle? So angle X is greater than, what's the next one? Y. Because this is the next smallest size? Okay. Alright, so then it's angle T, which is smallest, less than. I got excited. No, it's me. I got excited.
I was wondering what you were doing.
I got excited. I'm allowed. And what's the biggest one? Angle V. I don't know what's up with my writing today.
I got you shook it.
You have me shook it. I'm not a blender. I'm not a shaker. I'm a human. Does anybody have any questions? Can you do example 2 without me?
Yes.
Alright, smallest to largest. Find your smallest side first. And the pictures may not be drawn to scale.
Do you have to draw the arrows?
No.
Didn't you have to draw the angle symbol?
Yes.
Done.
You guys are so cool. I'm dying. You guys are so cool.
What's the smallest angle?
C.
Why?
Because 11. Oh, there's only the short side.
Okay. What's the next smallest angle?
A.
What's the next smallest angle? Dun 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 dun. How do we feel?
Amazing.
Does anybody have any questions? All right, let's go to 31B and talk about some sides. All right, so for sides, you do the same thing. You look at the, pardon? It would be the same thing.
Oh, so we just do the same thing over here.
Except your smallest side is across from your smallest angle, right? So what's your smallest angle here? 43. So, ooh, but did we read the directions? Oh, and they're switched again. What happened? It says longest to shortest. So what is our longest side? Alright, so ST is our longest side. And what's the next one?
RT.
Why?
Because it has 60.
Okay. And then what's the next one? What's the smallest side?
RS.
RS. I don't know why the triangles are backwards, taters. I'm super sorry.
You're right.
Does anybody have any questions on how we did this?
No, man.
Do you understand how we did this? So the first thing we did was, because it says longest to shortest, and we read our directions before we wrote things down. Well, after I said to read the directions. So then we looked at 73, that's our biggest angle, so we found the side that's across from it, that's ST. Then we found the next one, which is 64, and we looked at the side across from it, which is RT. And then the baby one, which is RS. Do number 2 without me. You can do it. Try on your own. If you have questions, what should you do?
Ass.
Or talk to your group. It's okay to figure some stuff out without us.
We understand.
Isn't it though?
Yes. Zachary, you like cats?
No. It's not that I dislike them, it's that I don't know. They're just weird. I feel like cats are plotting world domination. Alright, what is the smallest side? And then
AB. Then BC. No, you didn't read the directions.
it says shortest to longest.
Well, I didn't know that.
Come on.
Read the direction, tater tots. How many of us got that right? Take a point for your team.
So I do get a point for
Yes.
everyone who got it right.
Go!
I'm confused. Like, okay, does it matter how you name it? Sounds like VA instead of
No, that's fine.
VA.
That game's honest.
You're
Still honest. Wrong. No, it's U is UCKERs. U is really obvious.
It sounds
Every day. Alright, number 3. It says Ebony is following directions for folding a handkerchief to make a bandana for her hair. After she folds the handkerchief in half, the directions tell her to tie the 2 smaller angles of the triangle under her hair. If she folds the handkerchief with the dimensions shown, which 2 ends should she tie?
Y and Z.
Why?
Because I'm not time that.
Right. Okay, you win. Take a point. I don't have anything to argue with you on that. Great job. But also, yes, 16 and 16 are smaller, and so you find the angles that are across from the smaller sides. Did someone just die? Okay, now I want you to work on the next 3 problems without any help other than your team. I want you to try. And then I'm going to bring around our assignment. Yes. so that it doesn't look like a 2. You should all put a line through your Z so it doesn't look like a 2.
Unless you just put like.
Because it's like 2, it's just like.
I can't anymore. I'm done. Please.
No, because the S is not. That's not backwards. The S is this way, the Z is that.
But it's still like 5.
Jesus, take the wheel, crash the bus. Let's do these problems.
Yeah, you got real wrong.
Jarvis, calm down with your snapping. Do the next 3. YW, because it's across from 90.
Yeah. Then
So-
what would 3.4 be called?
This one. And so that's the next smallest angle. So this is the biggest angle. This is the next one. That's the middle. And that's the largest. That's the smallest. Yes.
The HJ angles, they all look the same.
Look at the measure.
Okay, so
Which one's bigger? This is the biggest, right? So this would be the biggest side. This is the smallest, right? So what's the smallest side? JK. Yeah. Did you get this for the first one?
It appears. It's magic.
That's the second one. So Ben, because the side across from Gilberto's angle would be the shortest distance, would be the smallest. Therefore, that would be the shortest distance from Hannah. That's who she should throw it to. Go team. Are you ready for your assignment? That you do not have to complete for homework because we're going to finish it in class tomorrow. So you have no homework tonight. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to follow the directions. It says read the directions for each section below to determine how to color your mandala, which is your second page. Order the angles, thank you, in order from smallest to largest. Let's underline that so that we know how to label them and list them. Then, nothing gets past you. Then color the circled angle according to the indicated color in the last column. So I'm going to list them in order from smallest to largest, and then the middle one I'm going to color purple. So then I'm going to come over here to my mandala, and I'm going to color angle whatever that color. Does everyone understand? You have to get 1 through 5 done before you leave me in order to not have homework. Does everybody understand? I don't care about coloring, but you have to get 1 through 5 done before you leave me. Go team.